was fixing to say, where's my deck? Everyone doing. All right. Like that's working okay. I can be heard. See. Get together. All right. Y'all can hear me and everything looks okay. The heck is that? What the heck is that? Don't know what in the world that is. Wow, that is popping up. Can't see that, what it is. Second. Oh, did have everything together. Never know what's gonna happen when it goes live. Anyway, we got rid of it. Thank goodness. Here. Got bigger. If y'all would give me a thumbs up, let me know you're seeing me okay, you're hearing me okay, or at least you're hearing me. All right. Get to showing the road, somebody gives me a response. I can't see well how many in here. Anyway. I try here. Where's that one? Give it a few minutes, let people see it. I got it out of the way. Okay. Reading. Hope this is good. All right. So we'll just let the music play. Waiting. Don't know where my other glass is. Okay. All right, if you could just put a message in there that you're hearing me fine. Say hello. We can get started. You. I'll be on here Thursday. Waiting. See if I tried to. Settings and all. Well, shoot fire. Back right. Hard time finding my cursor. And swallowed up. That either. All right. Let's suppose everyone has heard news about Charlie. Good young man. Sad day. Glued to the TV too on it. All right. Y'all see me okay? Just the lights. Somebody give me a thumbs up. I know everything's working on. Say hello. Produce yourself. Go back in the corner and hide in the dark. Now there's two people in. So what are you doing hiding? All right. Find something missing on my desk. And communicate with monkey tails or whatever. That. I will be right back. All right, so how's everybody's day been going? Been okay. A little busy. A little busy, just a little bit. Jesus is not here, and Nana is not here, and Jen is not here. I don't know who's here. So, guess I need to talk to myself, huh? It won't move. How about that? Here. That's funny. See, okay. I don't know why I can't see you guys on the chat thing. Be able to see y'all fine. Popped out the wrong. Don't know. Try something here. I had this thing all set up and now it's acting stupid. There it goes. Okay, now we got it. I popped out the wrong one. Okay. Okay, now it's good. Why that thing? Oh, shit. That on. Hit the wrong button. All right, let's see. Hey, Jen. Who else is in here? Better tell me now. Tell me now. Crazy. I tell you, I started at 6:30, getting everything set up. Getting, I can't, I've lost my cursor. See. Country girl, are you still in here? Say yes, say no, say hello. Okay. All right, I told you I was gonna start doing. Let me get the screen on this side right. Now that I've got. All right, Jen, could you do something one more time? Put something in the chat. I don't care if you say shut up. Or Country Girl, if you're still in here. So I can see, make sure this thing is going right now. God, it's hot in here. There's a nice breeze today, but not nothing now. Like dead. Yeah, I see you. Country Girl, you still here? Well, Jen, I guess you're the only one I'm going to read for today. How about that? How do you... We're going to do this all night with this. How do you... How? Okay, I think that's what you said. Jen, if you would, if somebody else comes in, just say door's open. Okay. We'll look at a little astrology and see what's happening. Where the moon is. Closer to me. Pick up if y'all want a reading on our girl in Jack. Thank you, Jen. I think I might have to change the colors of things so I can see them a little bit better. Can't see that good. Got the moon in Taurus right now. So we're past the point of the full moon. So it's waning. And it will be coming in conjunction with Uranus. Now, Uranus is retrograde now. Not quite sure. I think it's stationary. Remember when a planet goes retrograde, it sits stationary. It's really powerful then. As it sits there, that energy is just flowing out. And the moon is in that opposition with the Lilith. Now, the Lilith that I'm using is the one that has to do with sort of a personal level here. And it's in Scorpio. So you've got earth and water opposing one another. But it's good because water's good for earth unless there's too much water. And it's going to be coming into conjunction with Uranus. Uranus moving back toward Taurus. So we've got Pluto, we've got Saturn, we've got Neptune. All those are in retrograde right now. So you might be struggling some or having some that like pull and tug with responsibilities, struggling with something there. You do have the Sun, Mercury, and the South Node in Virgo. It's Earth and Earth. Virgos are kind of responsible, and so are Tauruses. So and Mercury does rule Virgo. There's a lot of communication, maybe thinking. Being very disciplined, looking at the bigger picture, but kind of not getting too much into the emotions. Um, then we have the moon squaring Venus. She's in fire. So I was talking to somebody the other day. I was saying something about, Venus has that thing of being the nighttime star, being high in the sky. And remember, y'all, you all heard it. Venus will fall below the horizon. We won't see her. So she's fallen into the darkness. And when she goes into that darkness, she has to give up something. Sacrifice something. Before she can come back up. Because remember, she goes into the darkness where her sister's the one that was taken. And so she goes down, she sacrifices something, gives it to her sister, and then she comes back up as the star. So, and then she'll rise up to where she's way up in the heavens and she'll fall again. So, right now, squaring and she's in fire, and fire and earth don't mix well. So, she's angry. She's wanting to rule everything. But, not able to do that. So she's in her emotions. You be bossy right now. Be careful with your temper. Keep it under control. But remember, you got to give something up. You got to let it go. Because the South Node in Virgo, along with Mercury, like, what can I let go? What is it I'm thinking that I don't need? Because Taurus is all about that structure, that organization, that, as well as Virgo, discipline. So, and kind of somewhat with that Lilith, kind of put your foot down. But what's got to go? These sextiles, which usually are opportunities, sometimes sextiles can be false. It looks like a false opportunity. So be careful and cautious with those. Okay? I don't want you getting trapped in something that you are struggling with. All right, let's go on over to the tarot. Oh. And now we're here. Jen, you still here? Got a problem. Lighting. Hold on 1 second. I'll be right back. All right. All right. I didn't want to turn that lighting on behind me, but I didn't have a choice. I don't have all my lights set up, so I have to do what I got to do. I mean, all right, now, Kara. Okay. No, it's still not right. What is going on? Oh, a little better. Can you see that clear? See any grainy? Light up just front. Rid of it. Lighting in this room is terrible because I can't have all my lights up. So, Jen, start with you here. Got anything on your mind? Wondering about? What? Muggy. Asking you, look what turned over. Swords. You got a decision to make here you're uncertain about? Okay. It's just me and you in here still? All right. Surprised Judith is in here. That Nana. All right. Seems like it. Everybody must be feeling pretty bad with the news from yesterday. That'd be me and you. All right. Yeah. I'm gonna start doing Tuesdays and Thursdays at 7. Got one coming. Yeah. Oh, you got two, not one. Uh, got the 9 of Wands here, sitting on the fence. If it has anything to do with something or the decision or a choice on your mind, what you're gonna do. Holding back something here. Something's being held back, or you're just on the fence about it. Don't know which way you take it. Ooh, justice. All right, we got Sagittarius and we have Libra. Trying to stay balanced. Sure. Want to be fair. Stay held back. You're being held back. Or you're holding it back. See, let's see. Libra right now, Mars. Oh, okay. What is in Sagittarius right now? at the top of the chart. You're holding back. Okay. Because you know, Sagittarius is all about growth, knowledge, or studies, or publishing, or reading, growing. Are you a Taurus, or is it your son that's a Taurus? Taurus. Is that T-A-R-E-N or K-A-R? Put her name on the list for me, Jen. Please, ma'am. Yes, you're a Taurus. Okay. Moon's in Taurus right now. So it's nothing, it's not about emotions, for sure. But you're thinking about something here. For sun and it's kind of good that the sun is over there in Virgo and um because they with the sun being there and the moon being in your sign, it's two, something's being illuminated here. Are you holding back on letting something go? Something you're not quite sure about? Um, Releasing something? Or not sure about doing something? Don't tell me. I mean, just, you know, you can say if it's to do something, um, don't tell me what it is. I don't want to know. No, not letting go. We all have a problem with not letting things go, hanging on to them. Is it, got the Chariot here. That's Cancer. That's your third house. So it's got to be something from the past, definitely, which is South Node is past. Ah. These are two major arcanas. Are you worried about doing the right thing, moving forward? Got the Four of Pentacles here. Be Capricorn. Ninth house. Holding on to something here. I mean, you just got. Remember when I said something about Lilith and opposition? I like putting your foot down. I mean, you got both your feet standing firm on something here that's solid. Like you're not giving up on it. You got your wings out. You want to expand on it. Could be oh, we do know that's justice. Let's see what else you got. Last card. Oof. Got 5 of Cups. There's something behind you though. Tell it that whatever the emotion is, just let it go. Scorpio. You're hiding those feelings. You're suppressing feelings here. Overall energy is the sun. So, I mean, if you're worried about it, or if you're mourning over it, or whatever it may be, everything will be okay. It'll come out okay eventually. Closer to. All right, let's see what extra here. Mm. That Capricorn in your chart too? Or could this be somebody else's? Not being upfront. You hear me? Got all right, came out pretty quick. No Cappy. Okay, then that may be somebody else showing up in this. Again, you know, when I started off with your reading, these 2 cards were down, these 2 right here. I got 2 again. And you're ending up with this 5 of Cups, but there's 2 behind. So what's going on here? Because that explains the Cancer rising. Okay. All right. To clarify on this 9 of Wands, there's a meeting, romance, friendship, good luck, harmony. Is the actions not meaning? Not worried about it not growing, expanding, putting work into. And then you've got change here for that Justice. I love this card. Get it to come into focus. Like the Chariot. Change. Transformation. Flexibility. Relocation. Goodbye. Yeah. We're all going through some transformation. And those are never easy. Could be a friendship. Something legal here. Hurt it. Because this is the same as here. You're going after something to change. But it doesn't appear. Yeah, they are. I love them. They remind me of there was an artist, but I can't remember her name, but there was a movie about it, Big Eyes. And that when I saw these, I was like, reminds me of her. I think she's done passed. With that Chariot, because this is just like that Chariot. You're moving away from something here because it's either not growing or it's there's no balance. Well, we're all in, and see, that's your 10th house. Pluto's in your 10th house. And it, 10th house is you is Aquarius. That's friends. That's something with knowledge. That's something groups, social. It's socialized. And this is going to be a long-term change. It's going to be drastic change is what's coming. If you stay true to who you are and be authentically who you are, you can handle this pretty good. Pluto will be more kind of gentle. But if you're resisting it and you fight against it, it's going to be tough. For the Chariot, you've got this house. There she goes. House, home, family, roots, identity, stability. It's like a full moon, too. It. Does this. Oh. Doesn't want to focus. Yeah, that's a full moon. So something here really changed while the moon was waxing and moving forward and growing. That full moon, that blood moon, that. And the next thing, oh, I love this girl. Queen of my heart. So pretty. High honors, recognition awards, fame, and I can't say the word. I can't say it. I got stuck on that today. Somebody here is, I don't know if they're trying to, because that's, if you're not got Capricorn in your chart, You not got Capricorn in your chart, and this is somebody else who does have Capricorn in your chart, because there's nothing in Capricorn. But the midheaven is setting between Sagittarius and Capricorn. So this is something that's usually when that midheaven, it sits at the top of the chart, which is almost at the top of your chart. It is, well, kind of. It's something important. But it's almost like to me that this right here, yeah, I'm trying, but I can't pronounce it. So I don't care how many times you type it, I still can't pronounce it. My tongue is twisted tonight, or it's been that way all day. Me trying to get it out of my mouth. Oh, they have their moon in Cap. Hold on 1 second. I'll be right back. You can watch. Okay, I'm back. They've got, you said they got Kathy Moon. So is that a female or a male? Just curious. Because I don't know if they're trying to get you to notice them or they think highly of you. The male. Maybe it's they feel like you're too good for them. I mean, I don't think they're on the same level with you. I don't know where that came from, but oof. See what you got at the bottom of the deck before I say anything else. If I show you this last one, something's going to be on the horizon. Hope, goals, overseas, dreams, illusions. Something is showing up here. But you got another one. And what strikes me about this is the first card has got a meaning on it. And there's a proposal here. Tenderness, passion, relationship, fertility. Oops. Again, both of those talking about relationship. Scorpio is your 7th house. So this person, something here about them kind of leads me to believe Please tell me you didn't loan somebody here money. Or let them move into your house. Because it's almost like here, you sitting on the fence, not sure to release something or to do something, take some sort of action of justice. You ran back where there's security. This person, whoever they may be, did you let them move in your home? Because this is one or two things. You're going back to something where you feel really secure in your surroundings. This person here, they wasn't, it's almost like they're shielding something. Some sort of monies or property or resources. Because Capricorn is all about the resources, security, the job. And they may see you as somebody a lot more secure than they are. But there's this big change happening. You are moving forward for sure. And there's justifiable in maybe even doing so. Because we got your 7th house here. You've got Cancer in your chart. Libra. Libra is your 6th house. And Mars is sitting there, so that's kind of a battle. Or aggressively going at something here. taking some sort of action. Because you're not going to stay in this position. Not much longer. Of course you are. Everybody is worthy. Tauruses can be stubborn and whatnot, but they're resourceful and they're disciplined. There's a lot of good qualities about them, but one thing is their stubbornness. And they're, like I said, they're resourceful. They kind of, and you could be shielding something here. Because this is, with Pentacles, they're reality. There's tangible. There's something you can touch. Biggest thing I can see here is with these two. Is this Libra in the camp? And you shielding the emotions. I don't know if it's because you didn't give what they wanted. But you're moving on from it. You're going to that security place. Got these two on the ends here. There's still some kind of connection. Not all gone. I mean, you still, you haven't released all the emotions. You're still hanging on to some of them. And you're hiding it. Don't feel shameful. It's going to be okay. Everything's going to be just fine. Who else was it we had? Still here? Was it Taryn? Taryn? Not Karen, but Taryn. Yes, hello. Oh, that was a double one. You're welcome, hon. We got up. Is anybody else in the room? I definitely got to change this. I touch. I wondered. I don't know what it is, but it seems like a lot of people I talked to here lately kind of wonder about, they've lost something about them that and their worth. You know what you're looking for, Taryn? Or are you just anything like Jen? Whatever shows up. And do you know your chart? Yes, I was curious about a legal issue over a house. Should I just let go? So you're thinking about purchasing, but you're uncertain about it. What is no? Do you know what's in your chart? What your sun, moon, rising, ascending? Is already sold. House was already sold. You think something was up about you, about it. Hmm. All right, what we got going here? Said Aries. Got Neptune. It's still in Aries. I don't think it's gone back to Pisces yet. Yep, it's still in Aries, 1 degree, but it's retrograde. Maybe where all the wondering is coming about. Got 2 of Cups coming out. Cancer. Are you with someone? Sorry about that light. Get my T-shack finished, done. All right. Got these 7 of Pentacles. So Taurus, but that's near the end. 3rd decan Taurus. Ooh. Got the Empress. That's Libra and Taurus. Venus. It stands mostly for Venus. Say Venus was sitting in Leo, and a lot of fortune there. We have one planet, two signs. Okay, got the Fool now. Uranus. This is like sort of the other one in Aquarius. So you've got two planets sitting here that's influencing. Sometimes the Fool's looked at on taking a leap of faith into something, kind of like hoping for the best. And with you having Neptune in your chart, I mean, in your first house, Neptune being there, Neptune is a lot about hope and faith. Got the ascending there as well right now. Yeah. You also have Chiron. So there's something here. Chiron represents healing, something of health. Would you find how, when you get in something with this place, this house, or whatever with someone else? Going as co-owner? You and someone else partnering in to buy this? Or some here is by being really, really guarded over something. The people who bought it brought about legal issues over the what? Something. I didn't catch all of that. Hold on a minute. Yes. A minute. People who bought what? People who bought it brought about legal issues over the water system. Oh. Is this a place you was selling, by the way? It sounds like to me. It's all this legal stuff here lately. It was my parents. Oh, parents sold it. And now, so that would explain, the Two of Cups. Hmm. I don't know how they can have. Did they not have the place inspected when they were buying it or consider buying it? Because what you've got here is the Knight of Pentacles. And somebody is being very protective over their, I want to put this, over the land. Whatever whatever seems, I want to put it, whatever seems like is clouding the judgment here or the uncertainty. Because Neptune has a way of clouding things. But it's going to part, and that haze, the uncertainty, the unknown, that's going to clear up, and something's going to come about. That's going to be, it's going to be with this sun. It's going to clear up all this confusion. All right, so we have Cancer, we have Taurus, this is like an investment that hasn't, it's almost like you're investing something, but you haven't gotten the return on it. You're waiting. Yeah, it's going to come. It will come. But don't give up hope. Don't give up faith. Just because whatever's here is not, is being held back. On the bottom of that, what is the overall energy? Yeah, justice. Something's going to come out and it's going to be clear. Let's see what the I don't Uranus is sitting in Gemini, and it's the ruler of Aquarius. Sitting in. Check out at 1 degrees, Jupiter expansion. Mercury. There's going to be some type of see, Mars, double Mars, Mercury as well. Here is okay. So your parents have property; they're selling the house, and they've already bought it. But is something sitting in escrow right now, or they already put the money down? Because I've got a feeling something about is not being given yet. And whoever this is, can't hold somebody accountable for something they didn't know, if there is anything wrong. Because this fool is kind of like being sort of somewhat naive as well. And the knights, to me, are the one that they do something. They take some sort of action. But they protect themselves as well. And something's going to come out here, and it's going to highlight something here. I just got this feeling that Venus is going to go into, it's going to go, can't see a date right now. But it's going to be moving into Virgo, and it's going to catch up with the sun. And when it goes behind the sun, it's already going in its falling in out of the, well, falling out of the, what I was talking about, Venus earlier, falling out of the sky, goes into the darkness. starts out as a nighttime star. And then she seems to appear that she just drops below the horizon. You don't see her. She goes into this darkness. Well, that's when she goes actually behind the sun. And she's in that darkness. And they usually call it a Kazini. That's how it's just as when Mercury goes behind the sun. But something's going to be made completely clear. Whatever is hidden, always the light shines on it. As I feel like this has a lot to do with money. Something about, we've got a child here. Child. It could be speaking of you, which speaks of an infant or innocence, a new start, unexperienced. But it's under with I just keep getting that vibe of somebody being kind of a witch. Hmm. There's another proposal here that's showing up. Overall energy. Same thing I had for Jen a little while ago. There's going to be, usually I look at a proposal as something as some kind of offer. Tenderness, passion, relationship, fertility. You know, either that or you're going to have a child. Okay, for this Seven of Pentacles in Taurus, great fortune, well-being, fulfillment, dreams coming true. So it's got something about here is about patience as well. And on this Venus, uh, thoughts, ideals, dreams, aspirations, and romance. I, you're not with child, are you? Are you said nothing about a relationship. You ever heard that saying or something about if you wait till you, what is it? If you wait, some people say, well, if you wait till you can afford a child, you'll never be able to afford one. Single, no children. Going back to the parents again. You're getting something with here that's not, it's sitting in limbo. And it's almost like somebody's having to sacrifice their ideals, their dreams, for some reason. Masculine energy. Whatever it is, it's like it's going to come through. I keep getting that thing of it's going to come through. But you gotta have patience. Darlings. Because it's almost like there's a celebration here. Occupation, labor of love, hobby, profession, employment. You work, or is your dad, mom still working? Are they coming to a point of retirement? Oh, okay. That star. This would be, for me, sort of that thing of Venus. Stars, ending, destruction, rebirth, mortality. Something's in the stars here. I always look at stars as navigational. Uh, almost like when, if you talk about people that use that's in my head. Um, Help me here, Jen. I don't want to say, I don't know why I keep getting that word merchant, but it's almost like people who sell on the seas, or even pilots that fly, or they all look at the navigation of the stars. sometimes that's like they've always told me when they're training or going through some type of training, the instructor will always say if your equipment fails or your sun is classified as this big star as well too, biggest star. Because that's how ships would navigate. See, it would look at the placement of the stars. If it's moved this much degree, same thing with the planet, but a lot of times they didn't even know they were looking at planets. Yeah, if they have some kind of, malfunction or whatever their those little things in the car. Crap, my mind is just I can't remember what the hell they call them now. Gauges finally comes to me. Gauges that are like in a ship or in a plane. Yeah, compass, GPS, yeah, navigational. But if your gauges like quit working, because sometimes you get in areas where there's so much energy, like a negative and a positive charge, that it sends you in a way it gosh, what is wrong with me? It gives you these false readings. So that's why they always say instructional say, look at your stars. What is this star pattern? You notice a lot of things. Sometimes a lot of the stuff is when things happen is when the sun's out and the stars not out because you can't see them, except on rare occasions. And then I'm also thinking about what I was talking about with Venus. She goes into the nighttime sky, she falls down below the horizon, she can't be seen. She is the brightest star. Then you go outside and look. And then she becomes that morning star when she's really bright, but when she's down in that darkness, she has to sacrifice something. So something here is limited, waiting. There is a great fortune just dealing in this. And somebody here, masculine energy, has an ideal of thought. Because I feel like they're innocent in all this kind of stuff. Everything that's going on here, they were innocent to it, naive, didn't know. And you can't blame somebody for something that they have absolutely no idea of. I know about the full disclosure stuff. When you're selling something, especially a house. But if you're going to buy a house or buy a property, you need to have the house inspected. Pay for an inspection. Especially if it's not a brand new house, and then you can't even trust if it's a brand new house. Because there's a lot of builders who'll lie to you too. You're not actually building the house yourself. and subcontracting out and knowing the market value of this and that and cost of this and that. If you're not proactive and you leave it in somebody else's hands, you're asking for trouble. This is, to me, is when this breaks apart, whatever is what can't be seen will be seen. Whatever's done in the dark will come out in the light. Because it goes back to the same old thing. Stars you can't see. Very rare can you see them in the daylight hours. But eventually that haze is going to break apart. And whatever this is in the dark is going to come out into the light. I don't get this one too often at all. The only reason I'm zooming in on it is because my vision. Yeah, see, there's going to be an ending here. Not too well. Something named Rebecca. Something about possible. Something spiritual. Reading. Hey, Taryn, that's what I've got for you. But I feel like it's going to all clear up. So I wouldn't worry too much about this. You're welcome, hon. Oh, so their name was Rebecca. Okay. Spiritual reading. Well, and Rebecca, cut the deck. Can you see what's there? Pop his ugly head out again. Everything I do is in spiritual. Oh, tell y'all a little story. Jen knows, but some couple of you new people in here, places or opportunities. I hope they're not false opportunities. Jen knows that I have moved. My mother passed away last year, so I've moved into her home just recently, last 2 weeks. Well, anyway, as everybody was the last minute helping pack things up, people were just throwing things and this and that. My daughter was gathering my medicine, putting it all in a bag. So I'm getting some home health care coming in once a week. A nurse is going to be coming in checking on me. I got certified through the Blind Center. So they will be doing their assessment and getting someone. I can choose to get someone to come in and help me around here with some cleaning or helping me when I'm cooking, you know, getting me used to being, adapting to my situation. Anyway, as I was going to get my medicine, getting it all together for her to look at, report it, I found this paper in the bag. This. And my first instinct and thought was that my daughter had put a note in there saying, "Don't forget to take your medicine, Mom." Yeah, I need it badly. I mean, I've been fighting for this for months. So anyway, I thought it was just a little note from her. Don't forget the medicine. Okay, okay. So anyway, I'm bringing the medicine bag in here. I just put it to the side of the note, whatever, for the moment. So after the woman leaves, I finally open the thing up, the paper up. It's just a little short thing. And it's my handwriting. But I sure don't remember writing it. I don't know where I got it from. Why I wrote it down. You're getting this again popping up. And you got the Two of Cups. So I'm not quite sure on this one. The devil represents Capricorn, the sign of Capricorn. And what is in Capricorn right now is the midheaven. I don't know what your sun is. I don't know what your moon is, Rebecca. I don't know what your ascending or your rising is. So it's kind of hard for me to look at the chart and know where, you know, things are for you. But anyway, back to the note. I said, well, my handwriting. I don't remember this. I don't know where I got this message. I know for a long time, Jen, you've been with me to know that I went through some difficult times. A lot of prayer. Having the channels what helped me. But anyway, and in that note I had wrote, God is the father of. Now, wait a minute. Turn it off. Then it's kind of left me. Hold on a minute. Get it. Now it's getting cool out there. A little cool out there. Wait. Oh, okay. Back. What was that? That it? That message. Oh, okay. Jan. In this message, you see it's my handwriting. You would know my handwriting, but it's my handwriting. And I don't know, I guess back during some time back, during those really trials and tribulations I was going through and difficult times, I was in a lot of prayer, a lot of prayer. And so, about my house, moving to my mom's, and all this, and, you know, I just didn't know which way to go. So, anyway, I've been in my house for 30 years. Oh, January, is that January the 11th? So that's Capricorn. If I'm not mistaken. Oh gosh. Thing dropped. And so I've been in my house for 30 years and I didn't know whether to just sell my house or move in my mom's or do I rent the house out? What do I do with it? Do I wanted to move in my mom's house or do I want to sell everything and build me a new home or just travel a little bit? I didn't know. I was all over the place. November the 1st. Okay. November the 1st is your birthday. And you're in the UK. All right. So November the you'd actually be in that last part of Libra. Um, you'll need the time of your birth, all that. But anyway, let me get this out. I was really confused and praying a lot. And so somehow I had got this. I don't know how I got this, or I don't know where it came from. But all I do know is it says the God of Abraham and the God of Isaac and the God of Jacob commands thee, retire from this house in peace. And I was like floored. Like I said, I don't know where this message came from or where the words came from, other than it was a message for me. I've hung on to it. I found it. I got close. So it was like that was my answer. Retire from this house and go in peace. And then I thought about Moses and how when religion really began, Moses was a shepherd and he was living, him and his wife was living in his father's house. And all of a sudden he had heard God's voice and he didn't know what it was. He was the first. And so he didn't know what to do. And finally, he was told, leave this house in peace. Leave your father's house in peace. So whatever it was that I was dealing with and struggling with, retired to me is when you just stop something. You let it go. Yeah, it was. But I still don't remember writing it down. And I usually remember everything. I don't remember writing that down. But retire for me is the word, that word to me, you're done. You're finished. It's like going to sleep. You retire for the night or the day. I always say, your prayers do get answered, just not when you want them to be answered. You have to have patience. You have to wait. And a lot of times when God answers those prayers, and you wonder, is it from God? Well, if you get a thought or an ideal or something and you have absolutely no idea where it came from, why am I thinking that? Why am I doing this? It's a path that God's getting you on. He's talking to you. You just gotta listen. I mean, I tell you stories that blow your mind. Dreams. I don't consider myself, when I think about spiritual, for me, I don't believe in religion because that's, to me, is man-made. You know, all these denominations and all that. Well, if you look in the book of Revelations, there wasn't no Baptist in there. There was Catholic in there. Ooh, got a moon here, full moon. This deals Pisces. Trying to think for a minute. Um, Here's my chart. It's a major arcana, and it is been a while since I looked at it. And that's the hang. Okay, so the moon and the hangman. So is Pisces. That's a sign. What's in Pisces right now? Saturn is retrograde back into Pisces. It left Pisces, went into Aries. On November the 1st. That would be reality at the end. The end of Libra. Toward the end of Libra. Third decan Libra. So we know we're talking about a sign for sure. Then you have Knight of Swords. Knights to me are action. They take some sort of action. Thought. You got the Four of Wands. That's Aries. Aries would be your seventh house. Partnerships, relationships with others, marriage, celebration. Often sometimes referred to as the home card. Some action in the home. You've got an Ace of Pentacles here, so that's an opportunity for me. But it's seasonal. You representing see, my tongue's all twisted. Representation of spring, something in the spring. So whatever you're going to be doing, I don't know what it is for y'all right now, but it, you know, in the UK, what season it is. There's something you're going to be doing. Like I said, you're going to be something here you're thinking of organizing or organization. Got this Ten of Wands. That's Sagittarius. Be about the end of fall. But when you get to the tens, it's kind of like something here, whatever the burden you've been carrying with you, it's time to put that down. Whatever you've been carrying on your mind, come spring, whatever your burden is, it is now, it's you're done. Because to me, it's like whatever's going on here in the wintertime, it will be over come spring. Just got to have strength, got to have faith. Because Ten of Pentacles is a very good sign. Go from the Ace to the 10. Pretty good. That's blessings and rewards. Long journey you've been on will be over. It'll be a new beginning. So that will be in the spring of next year, 2026. where I can. Yep, that will be in springtime for sure. At night will be during the winter. Whatever maybe. For me, this would be don't lose hope because of whatever you can't see right now. Go with the flows, feelings, because there's some action that's going to be coming towards you. But it'll be towards springtime. So have patience. Don't rush it. Said, whatever comes, it comes not when you want it, but when you need it. See, got a season here. Got a sign. Something's coming. All right, this moon, I'm going to lay them out. Yeah, and there ain't nobody else in here, is there? Gonna be the last one. All right. Overall on these is wealth, treasure. Watch out for fake people around you. Okay. Abundance, money, gain, generosity. Like I said, be careful false people around you. Especially when you start getting your blessings, that's when people usually show up and they want and try to rob you of your blessing. All right, what is this? That's lantern. Um, if anyone came speak up in okay, thanks again. Let me know when it's done. Over. Um, focusing. There she goes. She's carrying the lantern. Reminds me of the hermit. Um, trying to find her way or leading to something here. Lanterns usually we use in the dark. Birth, death, resurrection, sacredness. Very spirit. Something in, something. But both of these to me are something's dark, hidden. finding your way. You know, it's almost like you know something there watching. You don't know what it is. You can't see it. The moon isn't a luminary, but it casts shadows. So what are shadows? They're doubts, things that are hidden, things you believe, but you're not sure if it's real or not. So you're trying to find your way in something here. I'm gonna say to you, put it whatever it is, you're gonna have to put it um in God's hands. And ask for guidance. Be led on the path you need to be on. Next thing you got with this Knight of Swords, a male. Main significator for man. If it's to the left, which is my left, okay, it's in the past. If it was to the right, it would be in the future. Oh, I'm sorry. This is the okay. This is different. This one is the future. If it being to the left, it's because I got another card that says if it's to the right, then it's the future. Right is past, on left is future. So there's something with a male in the future. I hope this isn't a false person. All right. Then we have this beauty. Little big-eyed girl. And we have a river. Dreams, longing, craving for love. Home, family. You are loved right now. A lot of people questioning their worth, their values, and uncertainty of what they feel. But I still say be careful. Then with this, because like I said, this could be a false opportunity, and we got sorrow. Be something out of that longing, despair, suffering, anguish, sadness. What are you going through here? Yeah, like there's there's something you're wishing. With this Ten of Wands, this burden, there's a clock there. Time. It's all about time. Power, transformation, reincarnation, secret. So you're hiding something here that you've been carrying. And in time, because you're going through a big transformation as well. And it will be life altering. I done went through mine. Good Lord, and I'm thinking, I'm glad it's over. But like I said, you're going to have strength for something here, but there is something of value at the end here. But then I'm looking at a false person in this situation. And I just want to say, be cautious. You know, because there will be temptation. And when I said go with the flow, and then we have the river, water's about the emotion. Something is coming in the future, male. Something you've been longing for. A lot of times, just because something has come in doesn't mean you jump on it. You know what I'm saying? You need to take the time. Don't rush it. Because you don't want to keep carrying whatever this is. You may think you're out of time as well, but you're not. You're not. Something that comes in so quickly can leave just as fast as it. So if you meet somebody, take your time. Don't let anybody rush you. Because usually that's something about these come in very quickly, but then go out very fast. And I always feels like it when it comes to swords. That's too quick, too fast, too swift. It could very well be this goes into it's like a false opportunity. I don't want to see you carrying a long burden for years or time. Like I said, Okay. There's uncertainty. Put it in God's hands. Of angels. Where did I think I've heard that one before. Anyway, that's what I got for you, Rebecca. Like I said, give it time. Don't rush into nothing. Don't let anybody rush you. You got winter, you've got spring. A lot of your stuff is like winter and spring coming. Hold on, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. All right, Jim, what's up? What's going on? Where are we? Got for me. I think that might be it. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna do my best to be on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Okay. 7 p.m. So, that back over. And this weekend I'm gonna try and get my thing done here. Yeah, it is being good, but it's a struggle for me, Jen. Believe you me, it's a struggle. But I'm trying to learn. My camera just moved on me like it did. What I was going to say. I'm trying to learn to adapt to the new life. I've got here. And it's like anything. Oh, you're so welcome. I hope you come back. Oh, I'm not pushing. Because I miss y'all guys. Yeah, it is. But yeah, I'm still unpacking. And doing what needs to be done best I can. Now remember, if all right, let's say today's Thursday, I come back in on also make sure you check your settings so you get the notifications, and subscribe so you'll get whatever I put out. You'll know that something's new up. But if you come in Tuesday and there's somebody new comes in, you keep that list, Jen, or text me the names and I'll write them down. But if someone new comes in, then they will be at the top and then I'll go down. And just something I did say in the other video when I said about coming back. You'll have, here a minute. Pendulum chart, okay, which is just a direct answer, no, yes, maybe, might need to rephrase a question. For some of those might be, if it's just that, you get the choice. Might need a quick answer to something, so we'll let you know about that as well. So that's what it will be. Remember, a new person that comes in will be the one that gets the new one. It's the first reading. And Jen, you can help me keep track of that, please, please. I love you. I know I'm putting too much on you. Always been the biggest help to me. All right, so I'm gonna leave it at that. I don't even know what time it is now, but I thank y'all and I appreciate y'all coming. I can't wait to get to know y'all better. And I love seeing y'all again. I hope to see you back Tuesday. And you're the best. The best of the best. I might have to do something with my camera because it moved on me. Jumps. I don't know why it does that. It took me a long time to get me set back up again. You're quite welcome. All right. Y'all have a good night. I love you. Take care and see you on the other side. Bye.